Morning everybody, Coach Robin here, and I just want to touch base on a video that I saw by Greg Doucette. It was covering him being called out by Mike O'Hearn and the whole being a fake natty thing. Now, disclaimer, I've never done PEDs. I don't know what it's like to take them. I can only speculate on the psychology about taking them, as well as express the science behind taking certain substances. Now, here's my whole thing about being a fake natty is that you can promote gaining an aesthetically pleasing body naturally all that you want, but it is going to do more harm than good when you have a massive, gigantic, just thick looking body. Okay, Mr. Olympia status body. All right, it does more harm and damage to the common person out there to tell them that they can attain or obtain a big, strong looking body naturally when you got yours with drugs. Okay, reason being is because if people reach their genetic limit and they are a quarter of that of somebody like The Rock, okay? Even taking PEDs, they'll probably not be as big as The Rock. Now, let's say somebody with Larry Wheels genetics goes and does their thing absolutely naturally, okay? And is only able to be about half of Larry's size. Now, Larry has already been completely open and honest about his usage of PEDs, okay? Bless him, bless him. Others of you fakies, nah, y'all are wrong, okay? So, you're going to be destroying people's hopes and dreams by telling them that they can attain and achieve greatness naturally, because you're telling them that at your age, 50 plus, you're still growing, and you're telling people that you are natural. You're going to be hurting people. You're the kind of people that's going to hurt people, because you're going to give people unrealistic expectations. You're basically telling people that they can be stage worthy, okay? Because a lot of you guys are stage worthy that claim to be natural. You're going to tell all these common folks out here that they can become stage worthy, all right? Naturally? No, I don't think so. If people want to use PEDs, they're going to. If ultimately they want to, they will, all right? The big problem is when people find a reason not to exercise. That is the problem. And if people are going to say, well, this guy got huge and he did it naturally, why can't I? You can only hold the whole genetic excuse over someone's head for so long. You can only do that for so long, okay? If people believe that they are predisposed to being fat, skinny, whatever, forever, all right, they're not going to want to do anything. They're not going to want to exercise at all. Why? Why bother? If I can't look like this guy who did it naturally and he's freaking jacked, if I can't even be half of him and he's jacked, why should I even try? Okay? Now, obviously, there's a difference between extrinsic and intrinsic motivation. You look at somebody like Mike O'Hearn, and I'm going to use him as an example a lot because I believe he is an absolute fake natty. No, bro. You're on drugs, okay? Either you've done a lot of them in the past or you're on some kind of a cycle this time. You're on drugs. But if people believe that they're not going to attain this level of greatness naturally because they're genetically predisposed to not ever getting to the size that they want, then they're not going to do it. Again, comparing yourself to somebody like Mike O'Hearn, that's an extrinsic motivation. I want to get as big as Mike O'Hearn because he did it on this regiment. He did it naturally. He did it with this much focus and this much determination. Okay, yeah, he put in a lot of effort. Don't matter how much PEDs you're using. Doesn't matter what you're using, trends, SARMs, whatever. okay? It takes a lot of work to still build that size of a body. It takes a lot of work, immense work, okay? A lot of effort, a lot of dedication, a lot of devotion, all right? But it's like running down the track with a naturally aspirated V8 on the left, and then the right has a fucking supercharger on it, okay? So he's rolling supercharged and he's rolling 9-second quarter miles, while here you are with the naturally aspirated V8 rolling 12-second quarter miles. All right, that's the danger of it, is that you think that you can build a V8 that'll run 9-second quarter miles because this guy's telling you that he can run 9-second quarter miles naturally aspirated, but he's got a blower under the hood. All right, so be very weary of extremely large people who say that they're natural. Nuh-uh, I don't think so, okay? That's another reason why I like to watch Greg Doucette's videos, because he's gonna call it out. He's gonna call it out. He's been there, he's done that. He's gonna call you out, okay? If you're being tricky, he's gonna call you out. And as a natural lifter myself, I'm 39 tomorrow, okay? As a natural lifter myself, I appreciate this type of honesty, because while I've never been tempted to take PEDs, because I've always been worried about the introduction of certain things in my body that, one, I don't know how I'm going to react to it. Two, I don't know I don't know if it's even going to do me any good. Three, it's expensive, and I like other expensive dumb things, okay? Why would I get myself into it, okay? Other people, they've got their reasons, whatever, big deal. But I appreciate that as a natural lifter, these people are being called out. That way I can get it better in my head, like, hey, unless I'm doing drugs, I'm not going to reach that level of attainment. I won't. But if I want to reach that level of attainment, then maybe drugs are the way to go. That's one way of thinking about it. Another way of thinking about it is that if I can't reach that level of attainment naturally, then what can I reach naturally? Okay? I know a lot of people who are completely clean, and I know quite a bit who are taking shit too. That's okay. It's on them. I don't care. But when it comes to the use of PEDs, it is better to be transparent about it. If you claim to have a genuine appreciation for health, if you claim that you genuinely want people to be the best that they can be naturally, then you have to admit that you're not. Because people will think that they can get to your status naturally. Okay, genetics has a big role in what we can create for ourselves. But so does drug usage. Okay? So that's my whole thing about it. I'm going to link the videos in the description. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be putting out content from time to time. Yeah, Coach Robin, signing out.